Here's one simple thing that you can start doing immediately and continue doing that is going to help you waste less energy, use less energy throughout everything you do in your day. It's going to create a more restful, relaxed body, mind, and posture, which is improving your overall posture and will improve your overall quality of life. The thing that you're going to do is get acquainted with the feeling of gravity, which I'm pretty sure probably none of you have ever spent much time thinking about, much less trying to feel. The problem with that is that our body is designed to rest with gravity, and when we are not aware of that, we stand in all kinds of ways that cause gravity to have an oppressive force on our body. In this posture, you can see how much extra work I will need to do to support my body against that force. And I can feel that. The ways that you're holding your body right now, you're not feeling the impact of gravity, or at least you're not recognizing it. Some of that hip pain, low back pain, even upper back pain, neck pain, these are all things that are telling you you have a faulty relationship with gravity. So the foundation of getting right with gravity is at our feet, but our first connection to that feeling is going to be our hips. This is kind of the root and the base of our relationship with gravity. So when you think about where the hips sit, if they are forward, which is very common posture, gravity is hitting us in a way that is not sustainable. It needs to go down through the body. If you're holding your tailbone up and you're holding your shoulders back too strongly, again, gravity is going to be hitting me in this low back spot right here. And that's going to get sore and painful, and maybe not immediately, but these are the things that deteriorate the body over time. So to find what it feels like to stand with gravity, you need to orbit, just like the earth. And so as we orbit, we're going slow and feeling and noticing that impact down on our feet. And we're feeling and noticing the up energies as well as the down energies. And so as I go slow, most of you are going to need to move your pelvis back some until you feel this downward pull or a little release of the low back. Something in the back of you goes down, or you might be more aware of the moment the front body kind of jerks upright. In our mind, we know gravity is a downward force, but if you think about it for a moment, every down has an up. And so when you feel the up, that is a gravity response. That is a natural response to gravity. So we need to find both of those. Orbit, shift back, think of resting with gravity so that you allow that downward, and then feel the responding upward. And then if it's out of control or feels a little too tense, keep this feeling of some strength here. Keep this feeling of energy, earth, grounded, solidity, and just soften a little bit up top. Or even just soften a little bit that work, particularly down into your outer edges of your feet. If you walk through this with me right now, and if you weren't doing it already, just go back and do this as I'm saying it, so that you're discovering these sensations. And then what I want you to do is just practice that at random. You're standing in a grocery line, you're standing cutting your dinner, your vegetables for dinner, sauteing or something, right? So anytime you find yourself in a standing position, waiting in line, those are great opportunities. Do your little exploration. Exploration, discover gravity, let it start to move through your body, and your first experience is going to be that it's work. There's work in the legs. but it should feel like a good work, even though it might feel weird or different. Your next experience should be, wow, like I'm relaxed and upright. I feel good, like this amount of work is not hard work, it's not strenuous. I feel supported, I feel confident, right? I'm able to breathe easily. So you're trying to discover that being upright with gravity is the most restful posture that there is. Just understand that because you haven't been resting in that way, there's gonna be some transition of your body having to break out of these habits that have become more comfortable to you and learn how to align that down through the lower half and letting this begin to become your support instead of whatever has been being your support up here that is a stress and a tension and a tightness, and it restricts your breath. So I hope you find that valuable, and I hope that you will find yourself practicing at random here and there throughout your day. And if you want to learn more, just hop on lifeinthebody.com, and you're welcome to come study and practice and explore with all of us here at the studio. Have a great day.